Well there. Hello. Good morning. Good evening. However you're doing. I can't talk like that. Morning, everybody. Or afternoon, whatever time you're watching this replay. Regardless, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for being here. One way or another. Let's see here. Today, we got to move along to the next set of, the next hole, I think, or else I think we finished the tee box here yesterday. I don't recall anymore. All of these days in my head are just flowing and mashing together. We'll get there when we get there, right? It's been quite the trip here. 55 days into this. 55 days into this project. And I'd say we're literally kicking some butt. Here's the tee boxes. That's right. Not going to add all the doodads and thingamabobs and tee markers and things of that nature. Not until later. We did complete, I think, the first tier of our water here. We did. Look at this. Look at this beautiful waterfall that we made yesterday as well. Comes down to this first little pool here. And this pool right here, I think, is going to be a nice and easy. I got to figure out what I'm going to do for this next hole and where it's going to go. I think we're going to have it come down here and possibly go to the... Ooh, should we have it go to the left or the right? Probably the right. Because I think we're going to have to bring... Let's see, that's only hole number 3? Or is that hole number 2 on this back? Oh, my gosh, you guys. We got to go take a little tour on this middle 9 here. Did I start the recorder? No, I did not. Thank you, sir. My goodness. I tell you. Glad you got some sort of memory. All right, so here was number 11. Or excuse me, no, the one we're working on, number 11, right? This is 10. It's 12. Oh my gosh. All right, here's 10, also known as 1. Still got to do tee boxes here on 11. And then we've got 12 right here. Okay. All right, so we'll be doing 13. So let's take a little look at the grounds here. 13 could go rolling down here. 13 could come around here. This creek, we can bring it all the way to the woods. That'd be good. That'd be good. 13, and then from here, we could have this go over here to like 14 to right here. 14 to 15 down here. 15 to 16 then. 16 to 17. 17 to 18. And we are completed with the middle 9 then. Beautiful. Let's do that, guys. Oh my gosh. Can you even imagine? Can you even imagine? My goodness. All right. So the creeks are looking beautiful. Everything's looking beautiful. We're looking beautiful. You guys are looking beautiful. I know. I'm just saying that. Absolutely. Because have you seen Tim? My goodness. Kidding, Tim. Obviously. You're a beautiful man. Eat Boys in the house. Tim and Jeffrey, Mouse, Darren, Andrew. What's going on, guys? How you doing on this, the early stage, the early beginning of this morning stream? 2-hour stream, obviously, like usual. Yesterday was cut short a little bit for multiple reasons. One, I'm a real person, and I just did not feel like doing it yesterday. Just didn't feel like being there. Just didn't feel like streaming as much as the normal time. Let's put it this way. I did a little math yesterday. Okay? Did a little math yesterday. In the past 28 days, that's not even a full month, but 28 days we're looking at, I streamed in total on all my accounts about 120 hours. It's a lot. It's a lot. And with that being said as well, I'm going to be cutting streaming back. I can't say monetarily wise that it was remotely worth it, unfortunately. And that's just the state of streaming right now. So with that, for all of you Call of Dutyers, there are going to be a lot of days that I'm just not streaming. I'll be playing it. I'll be playing with Frosty and Obi-Wan and Stearman and Coop and all them. But I definitely will not be streaming it, I don't think, for a lot of those times. That's unfortunate, I know. But guess what? Life can be unfortunate sometimes. So also I'm going to be spending a lot of time on other things, a couple other accounts that I want to be creating and things of that nature. So with that, you know, got to do what works for us. So here we go. Let's see. I got to go grab this truck. I think I'm going to go empty this one right now. Wait, no, we're not even close. We're not even close. We're going to go bring this one down. It's your aunt's birthday today. We'll tell her happy birthday from Uncle PODO. Happy birthday from Uncle PODO. I do have to make a cart path. I forgot all about that. Forgot all about the cart path, guys. Let's see here. Cart path. Probably just utilize this road here. No, we're gonna be putting trees here, so we're gonna have to build a bridge and stuff over there. All right, cool. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out in a little while. I'm thinking about digging. All right, I'm thinking we need to dig. I need to dig. I need to get that into motion again. Yesterday, I didn't like really planting them rocks and stuff like that for the amount of time that we did. The water just didn't feel like it was laying right. There's a lot of things that just didn't feel right. All right, what's up, Intense? How you doing, brother? Yay. Carson, how you doing? What am I doing today? I'm working on the next hole, I think, but I'm going to be making the creek go somewhere across it. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Hey, you got to have time for yourself too, but oh, it ain't about myself. No, I'm not spending time to myself. I'll be working on other things. There ain't no time to myself, pal. No way. No way. Definitely ain't any time to myself. I'm just saying, like, if I hop on for like an hour to play whatnot, I'm not gonna be streaming it with if I hop on with them. I won't be playing like every single night or anything like that. That has been. It's kind of what I'm getting at. Let's see if we can just do this for a little bit here. You know, there ain't no time to myself. Self-time. What's that? Haven't had that in 5 years, pal. Time to myself. Yikes. I don't even know if I want that. Oh, shoot. This is why the camera angles are so important. Because that kind of thing happens. Also, I actually need to paint a little bit of a... I forgot. I need to paint a little trail here. Painting. Let's see here. It's a cool theory. It's a cool theory, that whole time to yourself thing. We're going to actually end up cutting through these trees. And we're going to make another creek... another creek that we, like we did up north there. We're going to do that. You know what I mean, Vern? You know what I mean? All right, let's see here. Miss Bradley, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Yay, yay. Oh, yeah, yay. Rhett, you knucklehead, you noticed that I turned it on. This guy over here. What a butthead, huh? You noticed that I turned it on, fella, huh? All right. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that. Intense coming out with a $2 super sticker that says, hey, you. No. Intense. Hey, you, pal. Waiting on, I gotta wait 2 or 3 days a lot of times, guys, for the, what it looks like of ad revenue stuff. But, you know, we'll just say it looks decent. We'll see what happens. A couple dollars here and there, you know, a couple dollars here and there. So I'll keep you guys posted on that, obviously, because you're part of this YouTube journey as well, man. Did I just say journey? What is this? Instagram? Am I a Instagram influencer? Stay with me for this journey. I want to thank you for joining me in my journey. I've traveled far. I've traveled wide. I've traveled long for this journey. You know what I mean. I can't believe I said journey, though. What in the world? It's I'm either an Instagram model, talking about my journey in life, my whole, you know, like I'm a 23-year-old Instagram model. 23-year-old Instagram model telling you about my life's journey and my whole wide, vast array, wide knowledge of 23 years in this world. Or I'm an old knight of the round table telling you my journey. My goodness, who says that? That's like that's like walking up to a lady and hitting on her and being like, you open the door for her and you go, here's the door, my lady. What in the world? All right, we're going to shut up now. That's some funny stuff, though, let me tell you. Oh, man. These days, chivalry is not dead. All right, 2 things. One, I got to turn on my air conditioner. I didn't do that yesterday. That was probably one of the reasons why I started getting crabby. I was like, yeah, I want to warm in this room. You know, that kind of thing. Second one was my coffee was getting cold, probably. Just kidding. I do enjoy cold coffee. How many people here in the chat enjoy cold coffee? Huh? Darren says login. Yay. Yeah. Remember what happened last time login happened. That's right, Bill. I think everybody left. I think I got the least amount of views on any stream ever over here with logging. So, oh, yeah. Yeah. Am I ready for Volvo? Doesn't matter to me, pal. It ain't gonna. The stuff that they're gonna be implementing doesn't have any effect on what I do, or doesn't have anything with what I do. So it really doesn't matter to me, to be honest with you. I really don't care about when they add stuff to Farm Sim because I don't use anything that's part of Farm Sim in the first place. So Let's see here. Those stickers are weird. Are they? I've never really checked the choices of stickers. When I've sent stuff, it was always super chats. So I'll have to take a look at that sometime. I want to see the options of stickers now. Just because if you say they're weird, you're a weird guy. So, like, they're going to be weirder than what anybody else would just think if you said they were weird. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? Cape Cod, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? I see Eric says, I don't think I've ever watched a live stream on YouTube before. This is different. Really, Eric? Never been here before? 55 of these streams, and you had never been here before, pal? Oh, my goodness. To say I'm disappointed would be an understatement, Eric. Welcome here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming by. Appreciate you coming by. Yep, we don't do the camera over here. It's all just essentially farm work. Well, what if you want to call it, I'm going to call it construction work because that's more of what it is than farm work. Farming. Yuck. Ugh. Blech. All right, so we're digging a creek bed here. I'm just going to use this machine, and we're gonna dig it. Can you dig it? Actually, I kind of want to use my other one. Since we don't get to use that one often, I'm gonna back this one up just a little bit, and I'm gonna do grab the other one. What the heck you talking about, little fella? Stop it! I was just rambling. All right. Rambling PODO. That's right, Tim. Tim nailed it. Rambling PODO. That never happens, though, guys. That never happens. Rambling PODO. What in the world? Was I talking about chivalry? What in the world is PODO talking about? It's always a legit question, but that's okay. Intense, you're not paying attention, pal. Not me. Coffee hot and black and strong. Carson doesn't like coffee. Rhett says coffee, yuck. I'm going to go ahead and say he probably drinks it every day. I'm just kidding. I know you don't like it, pal. I know. We've had this conversation, pal. And that's why, for your birthday next year, I am getting you, that's right, a gift card to Starbucks. Congratulations, Rhett. You've won that gift card to Starbucks. Bradley with $5 super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. And Intense with the $5 stick. Okay, those are weird. Is that a pair? Is it a pair? Wait a minute here. That's kind of a mean sticker. Not to me, like in general, like whatever. But they're saying like this pear-shaped fella. I'm assuming it's a fella because, well, the naughty bits would be covered by the pear shape. So I'm going to go ahead and guess that's a fella, okay? We're going to just go ahead and guess that that's a fella pear. But they're saying the pear shape, if you have a pear shape, you need to work out. That's what I'm reading here, guys. That's an interesting sticker. You're absolutely right. They are weird. They are weird. Don't forget to hit the like button and bell. That's right, Mouse. Don't forget to hit that like button and all the fun stuff that goes with it. Oh, shoot. Got to turn it on, guys. All right. There we go. This is way better of a looking machine for what we're doing. This is the style. The other one, the other one's cool because it's got that long reach. It's super fast and things like that. But this is still my boo. This is my boo right here. This is it. Don't forget to I already got that. Hello from Thailand. Hello, Squiggly Lines. How you doing? I can't read your name, so you are going to be called Squiggly Lines until you tell me what your name is in non-squiggly line. I appreciate that. I don't like coffee. I've tried it. Yuck, gross. What? You guys not human? Well, we figured out who the non-human folks are in here. Anybody who said yuck to coffee. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Huh? The non-humans in here. The bots in this room. We got a few bots in this room. That's right. They don't drink coffee. That's right. You can choose either you're a bot or a pleb. You tell me. You tell me. They are super weird. That is super weird. Thanks again, guys, for those super chats and the super stickers. Sorry, I'm scratching my eye right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's on the... You guys ever get, like, an itch? Like, right where your eyelashes connect to your eyelids? Like, right there. And it's like, you want to scratch it, but then you're like, oh, man, it feels so... Ah, that hurts my eyelid. Anybody? No? All right, just me. I subscribed. Sorry for being late to the party. Oh, you're not just late to the party, pal. You're here to like clean up the red Solo cups and the paper plates that we had cake on, pal. That's how late you are, man. That's how late you are, pal. Just kidding. I appreciate it, Eric. I appreciate you coming on over here, buddy. I really do. Thank you. Good morning, Robert. How you doing, brother? Yay. I get Arnold Palmer's at Starbucks. Oh, well, then forget it. You're not getting that gift card. You ain't going to take my coffee gift card and get an Arnold Palmer. Oh, my gosh. Okay, actually, since you get Arnold Palmer's there, what's better, Starbucks Arnold Palmer or Salad to Go's Arnold Palmer? I really, really enjoyed that Arnie Palmer that I had from Salad to Go there. Really enjoyed it. Like, I could do that every day, but I know that's not, I don't need it. Coffee is flavored water. Extra bathroom time. Who doesn't want extra bathroom time, right? I mean, let's be real here. Let's be real. Who does not want extra bathroom time? Sitting in your thoughts and your stench and just, you know, just being there, you know? I really enjoy watching your live. Awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm happy you're watching. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And like I said, if you come here with if you tell me your name, I can't read the squiggly line stuff. So if you tell me your name, I'll try to remember. I do my best to really try to remember names of everybody that hangs out here, even if I can't read the name. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I don't care for coffee either. Mountain Dew will kill me faster. I see. Yes, Mountain Dew. My father-in-law used to be essentially hooked on Mountain Dew. We're talking a lot every single day, not just like, you know, for me, coffee is just a coffee, and if I finish the whole thing, I usually, what's the highest ounces on the Keurig machine, you guys? Is it 12 or 16 ounce or something? I don't know what it is, but I click that, and a lot of times I don't finish my coffee because I'm too busy talking to you guys. And by then, it's not only cold, it's just kind of, it's old. So I pretty much drink like 3/4 of the cup that I make, but I don't know what size that biggest one on a Keurig is. Does anybody know how many ounces? Is it 16? Is it 12? Is it 14? Is it 64? We just don't know anymore, you know? We're trying to figure it out, but we just can't. We just can't. Your coffee is Mountain Dew? Ah. Soda drinkers. Yes. They're a rowdy bunch, let me tell you. Hopefully everybody's been getting their, the ones that ordered the peach tea, hopefully they've been getting or gotten theirs. I don't know if you can still get it or not from Sneak there, guys. I don't talk about Sneak over here because technically, you know, on a technicality, PODO Games is not part of Sneak, but I am part of Sneak because I am still PODO now. If you're looking for an energy drink, Sneak Energy, go check out their page. I've been partnered with them for over a year and a half now, I think, and just re-signed up another undisclosed amount of time for the partnership contract as well still. So keep that in mind if you're looking for something to pick me up during the day that you literally don't get crashes from, you don't get the jitters from it, nothing like that. It's a really solid energy drink. It's a powder mix, and if you live in the UK, they actually have them in a can, and that can is carbonated as well. We don't have that in the States yet. Hopefully someday, though. Hopefully someday. No coffee or caffeine for Rob. Oof. Oh, I don't know if I could do without caffeine in general. I've been naughty. I've had a decent amount of caffeine here the past few weeks. I need to slow it down. I've just been so tired, you know. Gotta say, the excavator work you do make it look way too dang easy. It's all about fluidity. Once you figure out the fluidity part, you got it, pal, you know? It is easy. You just gotta, like, here's the thing. Like, here's actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you an example. I like that you brought that up. Here's what here's what a person who doesn't know how dirt actually moves in a bucket. This is how people do. They go like this. They come over. They go down. They go like this. They go like that. Or okay, that's one option. And then they come over, and then they go out, and then they dump it like that. Okay. Then they come back. And here's the second option. People come down, and then they curl the bucket, and then they lift it up like this. They curl the bucket, they move it, and they go over, and they bring it up, and then they dump it. Excavators, joysticks. You have 18 different movements you can make at once. See how it does this? Okay, so when you actually, let's just say you've got some sort of maybe some clay or something like that. You're always bringing the teeth into the ground first, okay? But when you come closer, you want to take that bucket out. Now, sometimes if you have a smaller excavator, this position right here, and you try to curl, you try to like dig towards you can't anymore. Like curling the bucket sometimes will be difficult. But as you're doing that, you're going to want to lift up and curl the bucket. Then when you go this way, you're going to want to push out, keep the bucket curled, and then uncurl the bucket, bring it back in, start curling the bucket a little, flatten that bucket out so you can get to the edge of your hole, scrape it in, and do it. It's really, once you get that motion down, it's really, honestly, I might make it look easier. It's because the only, or cleaner or something, is just because the fluidity of the controls. You don't have to do it this way, but this is how you would if you're doing this all day or digging holes. You learn how the rocks, how the dirt, all that stuff, like in real life is what I'm talking about, obviously. You learn how that stuff falls and other things like the way it settles and stuff like that. And it's just, that part for me is just what I'm used to, like it actually happening. Some people actually only hold on to the tops of these joysticks too. I'm not a top joysticker. I've seen a lot of operators have like their hands up and over. Not me. I'm a rest my palm on the palm guards here kind of guy. And it's not like it because one way is more control or not, but it's just the fluidity. You get it. That's like I said. I dug for what, 11 years, and it was like a lot throughout that time. It's not like I just grabbed a mini excavator and dug like 5 different times through that thing. No, I was in that machine a lot, and you'll see. You'll see. You'll get it down. It's just that you have to think of the fluidity. Look how many I'm doing. Three or four things at once right here. You know what I mean? Instead of doing and that's the beauty of the joystick, because you can pressurize and do 3 or 4 different movements at once. I don't care for coffee. PODO. Oh wait a second here. What did I miss? Oh, there we go. No, never mind. I do like the lemonade from Salad to Go. Their tea is a little strong. Oh, yeah, because it. See, you don't like tea either, then, do you? Truly, right? You don't like tea either. Let's be real. Mix it with your own tea at home. Oh, is it? What tea do you use at home? I missed the cake. Yeah, you did, pal. Now clean up. Now clean that cake mess up. We threw a cake in Intense's face. Ha ha! Clean it up, pal. That's what you're here for. You're the janitor since you were late. So in other words, you are sneaking in a sneak ad. That's right. Yes, I snuck in a sneak ad. Takes a lot of coordination practice. I think, yeah, it's all in due time, of course. All in due time. You'll get it. I have no doubt whatsoever. And you'll get it probably quicker than it'll click. Just one day it'll click. You go, oh, so okay. My dad owns a construction company, so I sometimes go and work with him. That's awesome, Carson. That's awesome. Morning, John. How you doing, brother? Brock's in the house as well. Yay. Did Coop talk to you about the Spud? No, he didn't. You were the first thing that I heard. I don't know if I'd be on the team too, by the way, because I know we a lot of us they play with some days it's me, Raya, and Coop. Some days it's Swings, Coop, and Raya. Some days it's me, Swings, and Coop. Some days it's me, Raya, and Swings. So like, no. So I might not be on that one. We'll see. I don't know. He just hasn't talked to me about it yet. So I might not be one of the teammates, which is all right. It's all right. You like tea? You like tea, but you don't like coffee. Man, I tell you, kids these days, huh? I like tea. Do you like the babawa? You guys like the babawa tea with the big old gelatin chunks in there? I actually like babawa. Yeah. You guys like those boba teas? Because I sure as heck do. I'm going to actually put dirt on this side here. Ooh, touching the dirt, making some bald spots in there. I know all about bald spots. Just saying. I worry about this younger generation not liking coffee. No, see, actually, okay, they do like coffee, the younger generation, but they have to add sugar and caramel and whipped cream, and pretty much it turns into not coffee. It is a weird generation that doesn't like coffee. We already know Tim's 42 cups of coffee, 17 barrels of coffee a day. We know about that already. You like sweet tea? Oh, okay, so you don't like the tea, you like the sweetness. All right, I got you. Whenever anybody says, I like tea, and then I'm like, well, what tea do you drink? Raspberry sweet tea, this sweet tea, that sweet. Oh, so you like sweets, you silly. You don't like tea. Tea just happens to be in that sweets. You give me the Lipton, like the the black leaf tea. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, give me that. Give me that warm, give me that cold. It never matters, baby. Oh yeah, give it to me. It's delicious. I drink that stuff all the time. You're a coffee drinker, not tea? See, I like them both. But like I said, I don't drink a lot of them either. I mean, I'll have a cup or most of the cup of coffee. It's pretty much by the time I'm done with this and done yapping, it's like around lunchtime, so I pretty much like grab the water. Absolutely, Tim. I agree 1,000%. Sun tea is perfect. Sun tea. Is that where you put the tea in the thing, you let it sit on your counter in the sun and let the sun do its work? Is that what you're talking about, Mouse? Is that what your sun tea is? Ian, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. How you do today, buddy? How's that healing process, pal? Fire Slaying's in the house as well. Gay. You like green tea? See, I'm not a huge fan of green tea. I'm not a huge fan of green tea. I'll tell you what, though, if totally on but off subject, if those bobas, you know, the bobos tea, whatever, and those balls, if they were in, if those things were a thing when we were in high school or junior high or something like that, you better believe we'd be using those as spitball championships in the lunchroom. You better believe that. I can imagine just putting them in the big straw and shooting those sons of bees right out those things. I bet you that would be. I bet you that happens. There's got to be. Kids still do spitballs and stuff, right? Or is that not a thing in schools either? I mean, come on. I suppose they're probably getting in trouble for anything and everything these days. I don't even know, man. I'm getting all nostalgic. I'm not going to be there, but next weekend or the weekend after, whatever's my 20-year reunion, because COVID was around, so it had to get rescheduled. I'm a class of 2001, so it's it was 2021, 20-year reunion. I am not going, of course, because I don't feel that it's worth a plane ticket to fly all the way back to Minnesota to go see people that I see every day on Facebook, them posting about their kids or their whatever, just like that kind of thing. Whatever. I don't really feel the need to be like, hey, let's pay a ticket to go see what we already see every day. No thanks. But 20-year reunion, can you believe that? My goodness. You also like lemon tea? Gotcha. Do you add any sugar to that lemon tea, though, pal? Do you add any sugar to that lemon tea? For some reason, I'm going to go ahead and say you do. This guy over here, huh? Outside? Oh, okay. Gotcha. These creeks look so good when you can just use water. I know, right? Isn't that awesome? It makes it so much easier. I could make my own water table, though. Oh, jeez. What the? Oh, my gosh. I got to stop looking at the chat when I'm dumping and it's not dumping anymore. So now I got to clean up this mess inside here. Oh, man. Come on. Come on, baby. There we go. Boba. Yes, boba. Do people spitball bobas across the lunchroom? That's what I want to know. Boba. I've had boba many a time. I like boba. I like those, I love tapioca, so, like, that's what they remind me of. Who here likes tapioca pudding? Come on now. Tell me the truth. Lay it on me, fellas. Who loves tapioca pudding around here? Me? This guy? I do. You better believe that, pal. You give me them little gelatin balls that are like fish egg feeling. You better believe that, pal. I'll eat the crap out of them. That's right, pal. I'm that guy. Well, PODO, we didn't take guns to school either. You know what? That's true. We're gonna leave that one alone. But yeah, no, it's definitely different times. But I bet you can't even do spitballs across the room at friends and stuff like that anymore. My goodness. No sugar added for the lemon tea. All right, good. Class reunions are a terrible reminder of how old you are. Yeah. Well, Facebook really ruined. I want you guys, if you agree with me, let me know. Facebook ruined every single class reunion, because what are you going to go there and talk about? You already know what that person's up to. You already know, like, who they married, like what schoolmate they married. I said schoolmate. What am I? Am I in Europe? One of their schoolmates. Yes, one of their schoolmates. My goodness. One of their classmates. You already know who they married, how many kids they have, and like you even go to a reunion to actually give a damn about that stuff anyways, whatever. But, that kind of thing. Like, what are you up to these days? Oh, wait, I just saw you. Oh, what do you say? Like, oh, yesterday I saw you posted a skateboard picture. That must be fun. The kids are learning how to skateboard. Wow. Yeah, that is just great. I saw that you were at work the other day, and it's like, what do you even talk about? Like, maybe that's why I don't have, like, friends in person. Like, like, hey, come on over, like, whatever. What are we going to talk about? I don't care how your work day was. Like, like, What? Your kids did what? Okay, cool. Good for them. Next. like what? Like, and I don't have really anything to tell you. Yeah, what'd you do today? I played some video games for, work. And that's, talk to the people in the community, talk to my friends online. That's about it. Cool. Wow. That's just great. Wonderful. Great, grand. I like tapioca and also rice pudding. Yes, both those, rice pudding and tapioca. Absolutely. I love tapioca, but I like rice pudding even more. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I don't remember having it. Oh, you don't remember ever having tapioca pudding? Are you kidding me? Anytime I see an old classmate, we talk about memories, not current events. Yeah, see, actually, I hate to say it. A lot of the memories. We've had a lot of people pass in our class. We've had a lot of suicides, a lot of accidents. 2 murders, 3 murders, I think it was, something like that. And yeah, it's not really. Usually those people were part of the memories, and it's kind of like yeah, remember when we all, yeah, and then that's right, it's too bad he's not here. It's really been crazy. I think when I was in high school, we had 1,200 students, 9 through 12, 1,200 students when I was in high school. So obviously, when I say what I'm about to say that is when I was in 9th grade. Okay, that means we had 1,200 of the first people. Then when I went to 10th grade, of course, then 200 left, or 300 or whatever the heck it was, and then 300 new ones came in. 4 years of that. But we came and we counted, and this is just people from mainly my class and older. We didn't really know too many of the younger ones if they've passed, but I think it was 30 or 40 people have passed away, and none of those were from natural causes. That's a lot. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of tell me again that there's not like a mental health issue in this world. Yep, it's other things that are causing these incidences, not mental health, right, guys? But I'm not going to sit here obviously preach that, but it is definitely, I am a mental health advocate in some ways. I mean, we've done 2 the most amazing things that I ever did on Facebook. We did two mental health National Suicide Prevention oh my gosh, I can't think this morning. Charity events, and between those 2, I think our total I think was either, I can't remember now, I'm spitballing here, it was either $11,000 or $14,000 in 2 streams in 5 hours, guys. 5 hours, a year apart. We got I want to say it was like $14,000 in total. How amazing is that? Yeah, we try to do that nowadays over there, and yeah, that ain't gonna happen. That's for sure. Which brings up a point. Maybe this September I may not be doing that, unfortunately, but times have changed, and so. But yeah, we did that, and that was probably my biggest accomplishment. I think the one was $11,000, almost $12,000 for one stream in donations to the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. So that was yeah. That was probably the highest point in my streaming career to this date. So pretty amazing. And obviously it was because of you guys. I didn't front that money. You guys did. A lot of you did, and that's it. It went to a good cause. Good cause. One of the biggest issues, obviously, is that right now. So I haven't kept up with anyone from high school, not even on Facebook. A little curious to go to your trial. Oh, okay, all right. Well, then there you go. That's something different. That's something different. I know all mine, and there's like probably more now that I don't want to see than than back then when I would have wanted to see. To be honest with you, people change over time, man. People change. It's kind of morbid stat. It is absolutely, but it also brings that there's awareness too that there are mental health issues that need to be attended with a lot of things. But like I said, we're not going to get into I'm not going to do a big old well, what you gonna do? No. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say, and that's all I'm going to say. So we're good now. You remember those streams, Mouse? Yeah, they were awesome, man. Yeah, absolutely. What a great cause to really step up for. A lot of you guys step to the plate on that thing. So, all right. This creek, we are going to bring it to the tree line, and then after that tree line, we're going to Better probably go grab the logging stuff. Oh my goodness, yes, I know. The logging stuff. And then be prepared to maybe fall asleep for a little bit. We do have to clean up this big mess here as well. We gotta, actually, you know what? I think it's time to mix up the machines. I think since we have a path to both sides, I think we are going to do that right now. Put this bad boy down here. All right, where's that at? Where are you at, loader? There you are, buddy, old pal. Hi. Hi. Oh, I left it running nice and warmed up. Perfect. Back when Facebook gaming was actually worth something. Yep. Back when, you know, people could make careers out of it. Hey, me. Did you guys see, unfortunately, Angry Jay? Angry Jay is hanging up the mouse and keyboard. He's made his decision to stop streaming, not just on Facebook, but he's going to be done streaming, which is sad. He was one of the ones that I would actually raid and send people to, because he was one of the ones that was actually around watching some streams and stuff like that throughout all the time that he had been here as well. And he'd be one that I'd throw raids. I don't throw raids to a lot of people in general, so I don't do random ones and stuff like that. And it's tough to, because you're kind of essentially vouching for people. And I vouched for Angry. He was a good dude. He's a good dude. And unfortunately, he's chosen. I think he said in his own words, he's like, I'm gonna go spend time outside now. So that's cool. Outside, I remember outside. I've been there a couple times. Been there a couple times this year, you know. But yeah, unfortunate to see him go. Good dude. I also saw Scotty Simulation is no longer on Facebook at all. He's leaving Facebook. Scotty's going over to Twitch and furthering his stuff solely, completely over there. It's another one gone. I know we've seen a lot of people gone, and it's very unfortunate. But I mean, hey, look, I'm over here 5 days a week for this for a reason as well. So I don't plan on just going, oh, if Facebook's not going to be a solid stream platform, I'm not just going to like not do it anymore. I just, obviously, this is what I want to be doing. But you know, we're here. So that's good. It's good. We're here. We've started something pretty cool over here, something unique, something, you know, niche, something nobody else is doing. And who knows, this could lead to something amazing, or it could just be the same amazingness that it is right now for a very long time. Who knows? We'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Yeah, raids are fun sometimes. See, they were fun and funny before. Then it was, you get... When you had as many viewers that you were sending over as I did at one point, it was literally people would send you, they would send you messages like, oh man, the guy you sent us to, he blah 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 blah, or she blah 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 blah. It's like, oh, okay, all right, then I won't do that again. And I mean, literally, it was almost every random stream was like, oh, you would get messages, or I would get messages from viewers saying like, oh, that person blah 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 blah. And it's like, okay. And on top of that, there was always messages too, like, hey, my friend blah blah blah, or I'm blah blah blah, can you raid me, or can you raid them? And it was just like, you know what, I have my little select few that I raid. That's all. If they're live. If they're not live, I don't raid anybody anymore. It got too, and it's not being like a selfish thing or anything like that. It just got too, I like to vouch for people that I send you to, you know what I mean? And I don't have time to go watch a lot of these people that I don't know. I just don't have the time. So it's like, it's so much nicer just to have my little list. Just my little list. Just my little list, you know? You know, just my little list. Outside is overrated. Scotty was the one that wrecked. Oh, really? Well, what the heck, huh? Yeah, Scotty's a good dude. Scotty's a good dude. Known him for a long while now. Holy cow. I'm trying to think, like, how long... He was on for what, 2.5 years on Facebook, I think, streaming. I think. Known him for quite some time now. Raids were fun until a streamer raids another streamer who isn't a decent person. Yeah, I remember our Frozen guy, our Mr. Frosty, had a really fun one time. I was part of it, and that turned into some major major thing. It was that other guy. Let's put it this way: that other guy's account essentially had gotten like banned. It was a very interesting one. Interesting times, you know. There was interesting times. Anymore, you just can't roll with one stream platform. You want to keep running. Yep, exactly. You know, if I wanted to shrink my platform, oops, if I wanted to shrink my my community, man, Facebook would have been the right way to go. Like, if I'm just too big. I'm just too big. I need to get less. I need to downsize a little bit. You know, I need to essentially sell this Suburban to get a Chevy Aveo. So I'm gonna go over to Facebook here and kind of slim and trim my my fan base here. So that would be the only time, you know, moving to Facebook would be a good idea right now. So if you want to trim the fat, you know, I don't know. Oh man. Raids in the community are fun. Outside the community are normally, they're normally, because there's a lot of, here's what I don't think, this is what kind of like gets to me the most is I don't think that a lot of, now I'm not saying everybody, but I don't think a lot of people truly like that we're in the community, that we're there all the time. We're in the streams of I'm gonna say our community. You know which community that is. It's kind of like, I don't want to say ATS community anymore, but that's where it originated from. So like ATS community, right? I don't think a lot of those people understood at the time or now how great our community actually was, how caring our community actually is. There's a lot of communities out there that are toxic, that are just we were a diamond in the rough, I'll tell you right now. That community, I'll tell you, is just it's something else. And the people that have like left it or whatever or this and that, I don't think they understand how good of a community we truly have and had. The numbers have obviously dwindled a lot, but it's an amazingly supportive of each other, not just supportive of the streamers, each other, you know, everybody supporting each other. It's ridiculously crazy. It's amazing. So I think a lot of people actually didn't really truly fully utilize or feel that, you know what I mean? PODO, wherever you go, or indiscreet style. Well, not if I don't tell you what my other accounts are. Hi, Stevenson. How are you doing? I remember the one with Frosty the streamer. He said it was drunk. Oh yeah, it was hilarious. Yep. I think it was good old Blizzy. I've watched some terrible trash streams face to face. You know, there's terrible trash streams everywhere. You know, it's all about the person, of course. Like, you know, there's a point when every streamer, like if you're doing well, and I'm guilty of it, when you're doing really well, and then things change, and all of a sudden things don't. I got bitter. I still have a sour taste in my mouth from it, but I don't project it to the actual extent that it actually is. It's not that I'm hiding something, you know, an emotion or a feeling from you guys, but now it is like yesterday was a great example. You know, if I don't feel like streaming, I'm not gonna stream. I'm never gonna, you know, put myself through streaming being like, I don't want to be here, and then stay, I don't want to be here. If I say I don't want to be here, and I'm just gonna be like, all right guys, the stream's gonna be done. Like yesterday, I was not having it yesterday morning. I just wasn't having it. So guess what I did? I just said I'm done streaming. No big deal. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be done earlier. I just don't feel like being here. You know what I mean, Vern? So with that type of whatever. But there's people who are they'll you know, they'll keep saying I don't want, but then they stay there. I don't know if it's like trying to stay for an extra little a little thing of clout or something like that. Of like when I don't know what the deal is, but for me, I'm like, yeah, if I'm not feeling it, I'm done. Like yesterday, I was just crabby. You know, just warm in this room. I didn't have my AC going. Like all these different factors just happened to, you know, line up and be like, it's a rare community for sure. You don't see it at other places. You don't. You really don't. You really don't. Hey, Oregon, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Speaking of good people, Oregon, I got a question for you, man. Like, is did they have, because I don't really have any other streamer like consistent streamer friends over here on YouTube. Now, I had heard that you're able to do raids. Is that just rolled out for certain, like they're doing like trial runs with specific people, certain people? Do you know? Mr. Krabby Man, stop it, Farmer. Right? Mr. Mike, I saw you say hi earlier. Did I read it out loud? I don't know if I did. I know you've been here pretty much the whole time. Sorry if I didn't. I might have read it in my head, and I was probably doing some sort of rant at the time, or explanation, I should say. Not a rant, explanation. Let's see here. Totally agree. It's crazy how amazing this community is. No matter whose stream, you're gonna always find someone you haven't seen around. Exactly. Yes, exactly. That's just it. Yes. It's such a broad thing of support. It's crazy. Everyone make sure to hit that thumbs. That's right. Oh, there's 39 of you in here right now, and only 32 people have pressed that thumbs up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness you're here, Oregon. That now there's only 35, so 3 more likes is where we should be at. I'm just saying, pal. I'm just saying. Remember, over here, that type of algorithm does matter, so try to remember to press that like button, guys, if you do come in. Your chat rate matters, your likes over here, and your view time. Like, that's how it solves, or that's how we get the growth over here. So keep that in mind, guys. Do appreciate you. Yesterday was a rough one, for sure. You know, just like little... Well, see, here's the thing, too, Intense. You know, I didn't want to be building the rock river. I want to... For you guys, like... I don't want to not cut any corners. I don't want to cut any video out. I don't want to be like, all right, well, I built this waterfall here off stream, guys. No. If we're going to do something together, we're going to do the whole thing, the boring parts and stuff like that. And it just happened to be like boring stuff yesterday. Like right now, I don't mind this. I'll dig and I'll move this dirt all day with you guys. But like doing the whole, now that I could do everything so much with like machines and stuff, I don't want to do the sculpting tool and add rock like that like so often where it takes up a whole stream. But I mean, we're kind of stuck doing it together, so it's like, well, and I just did not feel like doing that. I wanted to dig. Like today, look how great this is. Look how great this is. We're making a new river. We're putting away this dirt. So, let's see here. Mr. Krabby Pants. Exactly, it was Mr. Krabby Pants yesterday. I'm like, you know? You're one of the very few streamers that doesn't have a persona for their stream. I enjoy you for being upfront about being frustrated. Oh, absolutely. I would, you know, it's because that's just who I am. I'm always, you know, maybe a little too honest in some cases. Like I may come off, you know, like if a family member does something, and I'm like, okay, and it's like, don't do that. Like, why are you doing that? Not because like I don't agree with it, but like if it doesn't logically make sense, like I'm not gonna sit there and have them like go and do something or struggle with something or whatever, and not be like, hey, let me help you figure this out type of thing. Like, okay, I'm not gonna sit there and go, yeah, that's a great idea. You absolutely. I ain't afraid to say stuff, but I'm also not doing it in, you know, a bad nature either. It might come off that way sometimes because that's just, I think sarcasm's the funnest thing in the world. So you've been in and out, no worries. All right. That's why you're honest, true, genuine streamer, Mr. PODO, and that's why I watch there. Oh, shucks. See, Tim's always out there trying to make me blush, guys. Tim's always out there trying to make me blush, so stop that. We don't need the kind words in here today, all right, pal? All right? You're not getting back in that truck, all right? Together is better. In some cases, here's the problem with together. You really have to pick, I've been so fortunate to have the people that I do the streams and stuff with and whatnot. You have to pick the right people to be associated with, because guess what? This is how the internet works. This is how gossip works. This is how everything works in real life. Is if someone you're hanging out with is doing something or did something, you are now guilty by association. You will lose. So you really have to pick the people you hang out with online here. Whether it's other streamers who are talking in your stream, because they are, you got to remember too, streamers, is anybody you're playing a game with, whatever they are saying and whatnot projects your stream. It decides what people either want or don't want to hear on a stream. So you really have to be careful. I've been so fortunate to have such a great group of people that when I do stream multiplayer stuff in general, that they are what they are, and there's a big respect for each other and things like that. You know what I mean? PODO's being that typical 3-year-old boy. He wants to dig holes with his... Yeah, absolutely. What's wrong with that, pal? I'm in the sandbox right now. What, you're not in the sandbox? Yeah, Stevenson, don't tell me you haven't thought about it, pal. That's right, you haven't trying to do this guy over here, trying to make it sound like playing in the sandbox and digging is a bad thing. I don't think so, pal. I don't think so. Not that guy. There's no such thing as too honest in your eyes ever. No, but there is definitely a way to project honesty where it can become extremely toxic. So, you know, constructive criticism and things of that nature even You can't, let's put it this way. I learned a lot. I'll get Obi-Wan with a 1999 and a 199. You son of a stink knucklehead. This guy over here. Obi, Marcus, I tell you what. Thank you for those massive super super chats. Those are chats, right? Not stickers. Yeah. Thanks for those super chats, you knucklehead. You didn't have to. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Here's what I learned at a young age. I was a supervisor of guest services and security at an arena. I started working there when I was like 15, turning 16 type of thing. I was there for 9 years, and by then I was a supervisor. Like, I think 4 years in or something like that, I was a supervisor, all that stuff. So I was the head of, security, guest services, all that kind of stuff, and, helped out and doing other odd jobs also throughout that place. The arena really treated me well when jobs were crappy and hard to find type of things, and a job got taken out from underneath me that I used to do every summer type of thing. They're really good about helping me stay employed and whatnot throughout that whole summer. Anyways, I learned very young that in that position, if I tell one person who is also that 15-year-old person, now let's just say I'm 20 or 21, let's just say that, okay? And I'm telling that 15, 16-year-old person that what they're supposed to do for their job, like if they're not, whatever, and say, hey, you're going to need to stand over there. This is where you have to be. You can't be over here, blah, 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 that kind of thing. I have to tell that 16-year-old person the same thing that I have to tell. We had literally an 80-year-old woman that worked there as well, but I had to talk to them differently, but say the same thing. And I learned that at a young age is that you have to adjust how you say things to different generations, to different age groups of people, because they take it differently. You know what I mean? Like, they take it differently. So I had a real good lesson for 9 years on how to talk to people, and how to bring these situations up. We also had these guys who were, quote unquote security for, clubs. I mean, clubs in Duluth had like maybe 40 people in them. All right, let's put it that way. It's not like you weren't in downtown New York doing some sort of clubs, or out in Hollywood doing clubs. You were literally run into like, hey guys, it's high school night at the Star, Stargate nightclub. Whoa! Like, and I'm working security for that. Anyways. So you also had to talk to them different. You had to, like, a lot of them were like, yeah, I know what I'm doing type of thing. And when you're like, okay, I understand, you know what you're doing, but here's what you're going to have to do. And if you're not going to, then you're not gonna do security here anymore. Like, that kind of thing. Like, you had to talk to everybody different. It's crazy. So to do that online here, like, you almost have to, I almost had to have to fold all of that together, because there's such a broad, oh boy, a broad spectrum of ages that are in these streams and stuff like that. You almost have to, like, the younger ones, so you guys have seen it in here, the younger ones, if they keep spamming the chat, you literally have to say, knock it off, like, stop, like that kind of thing. But if it's somebody in a different age bracket, you're just like, hey, come on now, like, and then they learn from that. So it's a whole different thing out here. I don't even know, what am I even talking about? Hey, what am I even talking about here, pal? You guys got me off on a tangent, a PODO tangent. Thanks a lot. All right, so what in the world? I missed a bunch of chat. Thank you again, Marcus, for the 1999 and the 199. You knucklehead. I see Stearman and Stevenson are having a conversation. So a lot of that is that. So I can skip out on that. I see a lot of ats. Well, crap. Full about plan to get back in the truck. That's right, I did, pal. No kissing butt. Would love to see more community streams of you, Ride Coop, Frosty. The only thing we're probably gonna end up doing something like that is honestly like Call of Duties, because here's the deal with the community streams like that. It is very difficult to get us all, like, here's the thing, like, we could play together type of thing, but some of us at that time wouldn't be streaming. Like, I don't think, like, if we were doing a, let's just say a some sort of 4 of us and whatnot, and it's nighttime, to have somebody have their stream schedule set where they have it, they join us, sure, or something like that, but they wouldn't necessarily stream at that time. Like, I don't know if I would stream at whatever. It's so difficult to get that stuff lined up. Like the FARP stuff, it is so difficult to get that lined up, and the setup for it. We don't have time for it, unfortunately. Like, the nicest thing that's been happening lately is Frosty's been, joining in on Call of Duty and whatnot. And Coop and stuff like that. And it's like, that's like almost... It's tough to do community stuff or combined, I guess you could say, co-streaming things if there's a setup involved, because I personally don't have time to set up a farm and get it all whatever and this and that for us to play a co-op thing and then come up with a plan like, all right, well, what do you, because what people don't understand is too, like, everybody has different ways of streaming. Frosty and Raya, they make a list. They literally write down a list of what they're going to do on the farm or what they're going to do on, you know, in the game for like that. For me, I'm just rolling with the punches. I just go with whatever. That's the type of person I've always been. Like, adapt to what's going on. All right, cool. Well, you want me to do that? All right, I guess. You know, put me in a loader and let me load up stuff all day. I'm on. You know, all right. Choose words wisely, being honest. Exactly. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Now I remember. Yes. Now I remember what I was saying. The honesty part stuff. Wait, you're not 21? I've been fooled. Yeah, you have, pal. Yeah, you have. Yeah, got to know how to talk to people, not talk at them. Yep, exactly. And everybody's different. Everybody's different. You learn that real quick when you have 70 employees under you, and you and another supervisor are pretty much the only people doing anything for them. you definitely have to. Yeah, a lot of employees under, like I said, from age group 16 to 80 something. It's just crazy. Real talk with Uncle PODO. That's right. Absolutely. It's always real talk, pal. I always wanted to start a podcast. In fact, I think it was Marcus and I talking yesterday, or Obi-Wan and I talking yesterday. Like, I would love to do a podcast, and I'd love to do it about any and everything. Like, I'm talking even like, you know, politics, religion, you name it. I don't care. Like, anything. I'll talk about anything in the right environment. But the problem with that is, to do like a podcast, it's like you got to have, you have to have like two people, no matter what. A podcast of just one person ranting is just a rant. And I'm not a ranter, like a true ranter. Like, I have fun with, you know, the way I explain things to you guys and stuff like that. But I'm not like a ranter of complaining about blah, blah, blah. Like, I'll spit some facts, but I'm not going to, like, you know, a lot of those people put too much emotion into, like, a lot of the podcasters even. They put a lot of emotion. They forget about the facts sometimes. They just keep going with it, whatever. But I don't have anybody, like, I'd have to have somebody sitting in-house with me to really and somebody who has a totally different view on life than I do. So we can, like, really discuss things. Like, that's kind of like how I would want it. But that's not going to happen. So a podcast will probably never happen. But I want the PODO Power Hour is what I would call it. It's the PODO Power Hour is what I would call it. But you know, that's probably a maybe last ditch effort later down the road if things aren't going, or if things are going real well and it's just like something that needs to be done. I don't know. We'll see. But it definitely ain't happen anytime soon, though I'd love to. Hey Jacob, what's going on, brother? Yeah, am I excited for Volvo to come to the game? Nah, not really. Nothing that is going to be coming to the game from them I'm going to use, because nothing has the options that these do, like the digging and the terraforming stuff and whatnot. They don't have that for those. So whenever Farm Sim comes out with any kind of updated or any kind of DLC or adding whatever, I don't really personally, it's just kind of like cool for those people that do play the game, but for me, it's really not I won't use it. Tim, thank you for the $5 super chat. That's a super chat. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, man. I'll stream with you late. Your group on Call of Duty is great. Yeah, it's a good group. And Marcus, you know, Marcus is Obi-Wan guy. So if you guys hear me say Marcus instead of Obi, because it's always weird for me to call him Obi when we're not in game. But Marcus and I have played video games together for like 10 years. I want to say maybe more closer to like 12. I don't even remember. We met a long time ago. And we used to play together for a long while. There was like pretty much like every single night, right? Well, it's been really, really fun, really nice having the game time back with him. We've always meshed well with whatever game we play. Like, we understand what each other's doing, and you know, respect that, like that sense of like we have a different yet super similar. Like, we can adapt to how each other is playing. And it's like we don't have to tell each other truly like where we are in a lot of situations and things like that. It's just one of those things where you play with someone long enough in general, it doesn't even have to be the same game. You just know how they act or react with things. Well, him and I are on that level, and it's been really nice since we haven't played because I got computer stuff and started streaming, and you know, he's super understanding as well of like, he doesn't get butthurt of like, oh well, why isn't Kyle inviting me to his you know, his things. He's like, I understand. You're running a business here. You're streaming for a living. I understand. I'm not gonna get butthurt that you don't invite me to all these things and this and that. So it's very difficult to find people like that. So you know what? I appreciate Marcus a lot. I really do. I really do, buddy. You should join us someday. FS Crew late night. Another bit of fun. Yeah, no, I don't farm. So probably not. Yeah, nope. Definitely don't farm at all. So that'll probably be a big negative. I'll say maybe someday if it happens to be, you know, the stuff that I'm doing, maybe. But also, once again, not a promise, and definitely don't ever take anything personal if like I turn something down. Yeah, you know, that's all. That's all that is. And I know you're just saying like, ha ha. But yeah. Basically need a game where you just play it for it to happen, but 95% of the games are at least 3 to 4 hours, if not longer. So, yes, exactly. I remember our fart farm stuff. We would sit in there the day before, and we would like, it would either be after a late stream or something like that, and we'd just be like, it's 1 a.m. We're like, okay, so all right, tomorrow we're gonna do what now? Okay, well, we're gonna take this machine, we're gonna go there, we're gonna, and it's like, ugh. I'll be back in that truck. You have a plan? All right, pal. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if you get back in that truck. You can't buy my way back into that truck if that's what you're thinking, Tim. PODO Cast, PODO Tells Facts, PODO Truth, PODO Perfect Name, PODO Cast. With Obi-Wan Min to the PODO Power Hour. Oh, with Obi-Wan Min in the what? PODO line coming. I should have it call in on Discord. How about that? Like, all right, call in with your whatever's on Discord here. Come talk to me. And I'll be like, really? Okay, let me do some research on whatever you're talking about here. I'd read Google for 10 seconds, pick out 10 lines on whatever Google explains something. I'm like, all right, I can battle you with this. It's like a rap battle, but a podcast battle. I think it'd be 10 minutes. No way you get in that 1 minute. Yes, there you go. 10 minutes. Yes, that's what it is. That's funny. He tolerates me. Yeah, I tolerate him. He's all right. My sit, sir. Ha ha ha. So what? What you talking about? Ooh, we're getting full, you guys. We're getting full. Almost 3 million liters. 3 million. Can you believe that? 3 million liters, pal. 3 million liters. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. I love that this... can you imagine if our dump trucks were just the standard ones, guys? How screwed we would be. I'd be dumping this... Literally, I'd be driving this truck more than the excavator and more than the loader. Oh, is that it? It's pretty darn full. It is pretty darn full. Let's see if we can just get a little bit left here. I'm pretty sure it's pretty dang full. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Insert fake laughing. That's right. You hit that like button. That's right. 42 in here. 39. Hey, we got up to 39 likes. All right. That's just fantastic. Wonderful. Great. Hopefully we get a back end bump in views on this one, because we're a little lower than the usual, and I'm trying to find that average that we're getting. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? You guys, nobody reminded me. How dare you? I'm gonna press that ad button. Please watch the ads if you get them. Don't watch them if they're the 20-minute long ones. Don't watch them if they're the 5-minute long ones. But please, if they're 45-second ads, you guys. In order for me to keep on doing this, the revenue has to be there, and I don't want you guys reaching into your pockets as much as I'd rather us make $1 off of somebody else together. So please watch those, the 45-second ads, the 15-second ads, those ones. I do not expect you to watch. Apparently, there's a 21-minute ad that's been going around. I don't expect you to watch the 5. I don't expect you to watch any. I just ask that you watch those shorter ones. I'm going to pop that ad. I'm going to be rolling them every half hour. Also, when you're done watching those ads, also make sure you're still in the live feed. Sometimes it cuts you back a couple minutes into the stream, guys. You watch a 5-minute one, and before you got, oh, awesome. Before you got, okay, so like when it was loading up, I suppose. I appreciate you guys for doing that. I really do. It's to say it is in the most respected way. It's literally the least you guys could do. To help out any kind of streamers. Watch those ads. It is literally the least you could do. The most you could do is obviously above and beyond that, but it is literally the least you could do for any streamer. I'm not just speaking for myself or any content creator, because it's not just streamers. It's people who are making videos and everything like that. It is the very least you could do is do that. And I do it like when I'm watching Frosty stuff over on YouTube. We really don't get those ads like on Facebook, you know, stuff like that really roll. So, you know, I do it because, you know, what if, I'm going to miss 45 seconds of dumping into this thing. Oh, no. You know, you watch TV every day, and unfortunately you watch the commercials, but you still watch them, right? You know, it's the way it goes. You would need like 3 drivers. I know, wouldn't that suck? Ugh, that would be. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to like see drivers going back and forth, of course, but it would suck. Ugh, tiny little dump trucks like that. Oh man, that's why I need a safe professional driver such as myself. Oh my gosh, here we go again. Tim's really trying to work his way back into this truck. His truck, if you guys didn't know, is actually sitting in the bottom of a pond. It's not his truck. It was the truck he was using. Tim one day thought he was the boss of this whole organization, and he lipped off to the wrong boss. And that boss and owner and CEO and operator is me. And, you know, he learned the hard way. His truck is in the lake, and that's where it's staying. I should say the truck he uses. It's my truck, but I decided to make that executive decision and throw it in the pond. You know, now, who's driving this truck now? I can't remember. I can't remember who's driving this one. Cool. 30-second ads brought me back here. Awesome. And you're back live. Good. So definitely when you watch ads, you guys, some people were complaining that it doesn't bring you back to the live stream. So make sure when you do get back from those ads to check to make sure that bar is slid all the way to the right. All the way to the right. That would help out. Is the truck still there? Yes, absolutely. I'm not moving that thing. That thing's staying in the water. Absolutely is. That truck ain't moving out of that water. It's going to be a new either bass or crappie nesting area. Well, I would personally rather have crappie rather than bass in any kind of pond or lake or anything like that I had. What would you guys rather have, bass or crappie? Because I'm a crappie fan. I like fishing crappie. I like eat crappie. Crappie's not, I mean, it's not my favorite fish, but it's not bad. Walleye is still obviously my all-time favorite. And if you think something is better, like freshwater fish type of thing, if you think anything is better than walleye, well, then your taste buds are broken. But, I mean, you know, that's one of those things. It's one of those things, you know, all personal preference, right? It is a water feature, yes, for fish, exactly. You're more of a basser, crappie, trout. Yeah, well, I gave a choice between crappie, and don't be the guy that says when I say press number 1 or number 2 and you press 3 there, Oregon. Come on now. Oh my goodness. Don't be that. You're not that guy, pal. Don't be that guy, pal. You're not that guy. You're not that guy pressing 3 there, pal. All fish, panfish. Mr. Beetlebutts, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Don't be that guy, pal. Don't be that guy who says number 3 when I ask about number 1 and 2, okay, pal? You're not that guy. Don't be that guy. I know you well enough already. You're not that guy, pal, okay? You're not that guy. Have you figured out how many hours your reels have been viewed? I think I asked you, but I don't remember if I got like an answer. But did you figure out how many hours your reels have been? It definitely has to be helping your view hours, man. All right, and it is full. We are actually full. This is like the second time only that we've ever filled this bad boy up. I can't remember if you said the hours. I know you said it did. It has helped out a little, whatever. But I can't remember if you told me the hours or not. All right, where am I going? We're going to go up here to the road, to the ROAD. Kick it on 39 miles an hour here. You're good? I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Beetlebutts. You know what I mean? I've never been a follower. About 2 new games yesterday. 2 games yesterday. My time, the steam-powered. What? All right, Mr. Beetlebutts, retype that. I have no idea what you're talking about. I understand you got 2 new games yesterday, but I don't. It's My Time and the Steam Powered. Is that My Time, the Steam? Is that 1 game? Is that 2 games? I don't know what those games are. I don't really know what you're talking about, pal. I don't know what you're talking about, pal. So you're definitely gonna have to retype that if you want me to understand, pal. It's plain and simple. Because I, sir, have no idea what you're talking about. Awesome. So, with this, we've got 1 full load here. 40 miles an hour is fast enough. Gives me time to take a swig of my coffee, yeah. I'm going to end up coming out here, and we're going to have a huge road project out here, guys, and it's going to be soon. The road project is going to be soon. I am going to make a massive road here, and this road is going to be blacktop. We're going to have curbs, so I need to flatten all of it out. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to do curb all the way down this. We're going to build a beautiful road that goes all the way down. It's going to be amazing. VMware was up a bit, gave some traction, getting some subs. That's what it was. I do remember you saying that. Do you remember how many hours? Have you checked how many hours they've actually, because, you know, you can check on every single one of them, the analytics, and see how many view time hours they have. Like, one of mine is pretty crazy. One of mine got it's up to like 33,000 views or something like that, and I think it's got like 60 hours of view time, which, yeah. On a general stream, I will say some of the averages that I get here, they've been going down a little bit, which is unfortunate, so that kind of got me a little bit concerned. But usually it's about 50 to 70 hours of view time live for my live streams of each stream. So realistically, like, that one is catching up essentially to just a regular stream, which is kind of cool. No refunds accepted. Yeah, Stevenson. Read the fine print, pal. Your imagination. We need a refund on that. Oh wait, no, there are no refunds. Never mind. I got an ad in Spanish telling me to prevent unplanned pregnancy as a woman. Still a little confused. That's okay. You can be confused, man. You can be confused. If they're willing to pay you to watch that or pay me for you to watch that, I'll take it. Anything expend your reach helps. Oh, absolutely. I'm glad you took that advice and made a couple. Yeah, all you gotta do is make a couple here and there. You don't have to, like, stay super consistent on it. I will be coming up here now that I am monetized in general. I will be doing that. You don't earn any money from them, of course, but it'll definitely help out with everything else, the traction and things of that nature. So I'll be getting back on a schedule of that kind of stuff. I'm almost thinking too, you guys, I might do one. I might, like, connect like 5 of my streams and do a time lapse and make like a 50-minute time lapse of 5 of my streams. And I might do like the week recap of time lapse videos. Ugh. So like at the end of the Saturdays, or at the end of the week, the prior week, I'd then put out, instead of doing every single one of them time lapse, because like I said, 80 views and stuff like that is not it's not worth my time to do them separately, I guess you could say. And what I mean by not worth my time is I put too many hours into it with zero return. I think maybe a penny or 2 cents off of the views that we got. And if I were to just put them all and compile all 5 of the week's worth into the time lapse, I think that's how I'm going to do it. I've been thinking about it, and I think that might be the way to go, because then I only need to do one edit, one upload on every Saturday. It would be from the Saturday prior, the week prior, because oh no, that's right. No, I can do it for that week, but then I'd have to do it on Friday afternoon. Okay, yeah, I can do that. So it'll probably be a week, all 5 of them time lapse together on that. Now I just need to find enough music. I gotta have a good playlist of music, so that way it'll really cut down the process of what I actually have to do. So I could, it's kind of just, it's not cutting corners. It's being more efficient with what it is, because why put out a video that only gets 100 views every time when I could put out a bigger video that might get 400 views in its total existence? So it's kind of the way I'm looking at it. So I think that's what I'm probably going to end up doing there. You know what I mean? Recap is a good idea. Yeah. That's pretty much, you know, what my time lapsers are anyways, but I'm gonna squeeze them together in one. You know what I mean, Vern? Too much of a perfectionist to get the time. I know, and that's just it. I know. Like, I want music to line up good. I want to pick the right songs for things. I want you to get immersed in it. But I just, there's nobody to get immersed into those. A couple of people here watch them, which is awesome. I appreciate that and stuff, even when they saw the regular stream itself. But yeah, I think I'm going to end up doing like bunches of 5 at a time. So once I get to a 5 number, I think I'm either at 23 or 24, so maybe like 2 more of the little time-lapse ones, and then boom, from 25 on, I'll just paste them all together. Because see, here's another thing too. What you have to remember is from those videos, I actually need to take little clips to make for my TikTok that I haven't done in a week and a half now. TikTok, for my shorts, and things of that nature as well. So it's kind of double dipping but it's a lot of information to have to keep splitting up and try to do this, try to do that, try to do this. So it'll be a good thing. It'll be a good thing, I think. The fence is crooked, buddy. Stop it. Of course it is. It is crooked. Duh. It's just a temporary fence, pal. Where am I going? I'm not even going in the right direction. My work is over here. Way to go, Intense. Look what you made me do. Look what you did, you little jerk. Huh? Look what you did, you little jerk. I don't know if you saw my comment or not, but I bought 2 new games from... Yep, and I told you to rewrite what you said because I had no idea what games you said. You said something about... I thought you were naming the games, and then you wrote something weird, and then I was like, I don't know what you're saying. Like, were you telling me the game names, or I don't know what games you were talking about, so... So yes, I did see that, Mr. Beetlebets. Which games is what I asked. Because I didn't understand what you were saying. Look at all these ats. Look at all these ats in the chat. It's like, Stevenson and Stearman are having quite the conversation. I don't know what's going on, but they're having quite the conversation. Personally, don't like watching time lapse. Oh, absolutely. Totally understandable. Cape Cod. Totally understandable. That is just pretty much, since this page, the only reason, the only intent why I have those is because if you're rolling through and, you know, you don't want to watch a whole stream, if you missed it, let's say you're actually really vested in this and you missed yesterday's and you don't have 2 hours to watch yesterday's, you know, see, and I'm not able to keep up with it day to day, unfortunately. It's just not possible. Even the upload times are kind of a real pain in the butt, but it was mainly for people who, you know, were gonna miss the stream and like really want to be invested, see what I did the day before or something like that. And I just found out I can't keep up with them one-on-one, like stream, then go and make one, and then stream, and then make one, and then stream, and make one. I just can't do that. So it was mainly subjectively for that, but it's also to add actual videos to my library in general, because a page looks better with actual videos and with streams, instead of just a streaming channel. So it helps out with all the you know, analytical stuff and whatnot, to have actual videos there as well. So that was the whole, like, you know, projected purpose for that, if you will. So new funny blooper clips. I don't have bloopers, and those are such an let me tell you a little something about those mouse blooper clips and stuff like that. Once again, like everything else in this world, people have taken advantage of it and pretty much ruined it. Every little bump into a guardrail or a flip of their truck in ATS that they quote-unquote didn't mean to do. Oh, no, I didn't mean to. Every single one of them, and then all of a sudden, every single time they run into something or go over a bump or something, it turns into a clip, is the lamest thing I've ever seen. What that does is that totally discredits what it's for. It's not for every bump. It was for something spectacular. Last night, okay, here's a great example. I get a decent amount of headshots, and you know, we get a bunch of people, like, we have some really good plays in this and that. Last night would have been a good clutch finale. Stearman and Obi, you guys were obviously there, the vehicle one, and then, like, yeah, that would have been a great one to do. But we won another 5 or 6 yesterday, but we didn't need to, like, you know, it wouldn't have been like short worthy. It wouldn't be like, all right, we got this win, look at these last final kills. No, but there was one where it was like, whoa. But people have just misused it and just put crap out, like literally garbage. Like, what are you doing? You're just, I know exactly what you're trying to do, and it's just not working, you know. If you don't do, that's also just a personal thing, I guess. It has, I put quality, not quantity out. I don't need to put 150,000 things out. I'd rather feel good about something that I put out if I put out 10 where somebody else puts out 500 of them. And if they do better than I do, well, then that's just the way it goes. If they're getting, you know, more views or more whatever from it, great, good for them. But the quality of stuff I put out is way more on my mind than the amount of crap being put out. 2 games I got were the Mud Runner one and Goat Simulator. Nice. Oh, you got Goat Simulator? There you go. I had Goat Simulator on PlayStation. It was fun for about 12 minutes. Best $3 I ever spent, or $1.99 I ever spent, right? Stevenson, thank you for the 179. We're gonna call those. What do we want to call those? We're gonna call those. We're going to call those yen. Yes, we know they're not yen. We're going to call them yen. Thank you for the 179. I appreciate that, Stevenson. Thank you, man. I'm looking at a game called Gold Rush. What do you think about it? I have it. It's not that great because I can't use... excuse me. I don't want to say I can't use my joysticks. In order to use the joysticks, there is a separate program you have to download, and you have to bind every single motion or movement on that program to a key on your keyboard, which in then turn you then bind the joystick button to that letter, and then it makes it viable and you're able to use it with your joystick. So if you have joysticks, you're not going to be able to use them. You have to use the keyboard and mouse or your controller to do all the digging and crap like that. And half the time it didn't work. So I played the game for, I think I've played it for maybe like 2 hours. And I've had it for about 6 years. Well, whenever it came out, like a little bit after that, I think is when I got it. Graphics are, it's really dark. It's one of those types of games that is lick and stick. So pretty much they tell you exactly where to put everything. There's not as much freedom as you would think, Bradley. Some people love it. Don't get me wrong. Some people love it. Person like me who loves having these options of doing what I want where I want, I don't like it. I was wondering, where did you get the bucket on the long reach excavator? It's just this bucket, the same bucket as this machine. It's FS Miner's bucket. That's all it is. FS Miner's bucket. It's the same one. It's the same one. I just used this one instead of the little thin one that's on the reach one. You'll notice that a lot of the buckets fit all the machines that don't have buckets built onto them. You'll notice that. I said I was sad nobody got to see that 9 versus 1. It was pretty sweet, wasn't it? That's okay. You know what? We'll hold that memory. See, and here's the thing too. I'm not a clout chaser, so I don't need people to see that. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I really wish. I'm like, it was really cool. Oh hey, it would have been cool if people would have saw it, and that's it. I don't really, whatever. Yeah. We'll make other cool plays. You know, we're not done playing the game in general. We'll make other cool plays. It was 9v1. It was awesome. That was so much fun. Holy cow. I love giving PODO pro tips. He seems to really think, yeah, your input, your pro tips. Thanks, pal. What were you trying to give me any pro tips right now? Did I miss one? Because I'd really love to hear it if you were trying to. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it. Morning, Chase. How you doing, brother? Nice to see you, pal. Nice to see you. Oh, I didn't read this. I didn't get an ad, so here's my contribution. But okay, thank you. I didn't read that. I'm sorry. I was thinking it was just like a super. I got to get used to these super chats and super stickers, man. I don't know if I like them fully. Oh, actually, also another question. Now, when you guys purchased those super chats or super stickers, how did you get like a service charge? It was like Marcus, that $19.99 one. Did you pay $23 for it? Did you pay $21? Did you pay $20 for it? Because what happens is YouTube guys takes 30% of whatever number pops across the screen there. They'll take 30% of that, and that's also with that's how it goes with the memberships over here as well. They do take 30%. So if you send 20, we're getting 17. Well, I should say 60. You know what I mean. 30%. I'll do $10 ones instead. Okay. So they'll be taking $3 for every $10. They'll be taking 30 cents for every dollar. And I'm just curious. It's no service charge for the ones I said. Okay. So all right. So instead of I kind of. As a streamer, I don't like it, but at the same time, as a streamer, I do like it because I'm just looking at it as like, hey, a barber rents the barber chair. I've used this example before. A barber shop just doesn't let a barber go in there and make his money in the spot. He's got to pay for that spot. So essentially, I'm just paying for the spot on YouTube Premium here, or YouTube Premium, excuse me, YouTube to stream. Maybe someday they'll change YouTube Premium. If you do YouTube Premium, maybe they take 5% less or something because you have a monthly charge. I should bring that up to YouTube. I'll be like, listen, what if I'm a premium member and a streamer? Would you take less of a percent maybe because I'm already, me myself, I'm paying your thing? They'll be like, no way, man. 30% of what you're making, we'll take it. But I like that there's no service charge. $199 is $199. I thought, okay, cool. Very cool. So you guys don't see it on your end. The streamers over here see it on ours. Okay. But Facebook's complete opposite. Facebook will charge you, what, $24 for a $20 super chat because of the credit card fees and all that stuff. I know that YouTube said that they eat the credit card fees, which is nice. I do like that, but I didn't know if there was some other service charge in general. So, you know how they do that? Like when you go to a hotel nowadays, guys, you don't just go to a hotel anymore. You go to a resort, and then now that hotel is called a resort, they actually take a resort fee. Yeah, I know. They're like, all right, extra $75 a night here. Wait, what do you mean? Well, that's our resort fee. What do you mean? Well, it's a resort fee. We put this on every single one, but it's not on the room charge. Nope, room charge is your room charge. But if you want to stay here, there's a resort fee. What? And you're like, well, what's that for? The resort. Well, what do you mean? For the free... Gold Rush has a 90s feel about it, absolutely graphics-wise. Yes, Steven said that's a great way of putting it. Planning to stream Goat Simulator. Oh, boy, good luck with that, pal. That's a bad idea. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'll say it's not that bad of an idea. How about that? Is that better? All right. Let's keep digging this thing out. I got to turn a little bit, too, here. There we go. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Nice. So, yeah, you know, I'm just looking at it this way here. You know, it does suck that they take fees from the streamers over here. But, I mean, once again, we'll do the whole it is what it is, because it is. It really is. And I'll just say it's for rent. You know, I'm paying rent to have my shop here, to be able to have my store here, essentially. Yeah, we'll go with that. How's that sound? Does that sound good? Yes, Veg, exactly. Oh, yeah. Yep. Vegas, it's funny because we went to, I've been to Vegas like, I don't know, 5 or 6 times, I think now. And we went for work one time, and we got there with unbeknown to us, you know, and you're using a work credit card and all that stuff, and work's paying for everything. And we were staying at the Hard Rock Hotel, and we get there, we're like, okay, cool. And then they're like, she's like, all right, we're staying there for, was it 4 days? Something like that. So 3 nights, I think it was. And she's like, all right, and then there's the resort fee of, like, it was like $60 a night. We're like, wait, hang on a second here, what? Because we were already, like, our boss was, we already, you know, we were like, we're going to stay at Planet. We're not going to stay at some crappy off-the-strip place. No thanks, pal. No thanks. I've been there enough to know you want to stay on the strip. You want to stay on the strip. Anyways, long story short, yeah, right, like that ever happens with me. All of a sudden, we were each paying an extra $150 or $200 more, and we got back. He's like, well, what's this? We're like, apparently they have resort fees there. He's like, you're kidding me, right? I'm like, no. He's like, okay. So we went a little bit over budget for that. Needless to say, we went a little bit over budget on that. But that's where we found out that that's when they started really implementing those resort fees. They never had before because we've gone there ourselves. We stay at Paris whenever we go. We love the Paris. Paris is like perfectly placed on the strip, and it's a good time. It's a really nice hotel for, you know, what it is. A lot of those hotels are starting to feel old. The only ones that aren't are, you know, like the Cosmo area, Aria over there, you know, that kind of thing, because it's like brand new. But we love that spot, and we never really had resort fees before. But we're talking about maybe driving there one of these days. It's only about 3.5 hours away, I believe, something like that. So a lot closer than Palm Springs when we went to Palm Springs here, what, 2 months ago, a month and a half ago already, something like that. But yeah, resort fees are a crazy thing. So I'm just, you know what, we're here renting this barber chair on YouTube for me to be able to even bring this to you guys. So, you know, it is what it is. We got to do what we got to do. All right, let's see here. Your $1.79 or 179 cent includes a 20% tax and penalty. See, that's so crazy to me, and I appreciate that, man. I really do. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. And see, if it were up to me, though, like, I mean, I would try to get every possible donation, obviously, to come through PayPal or something of that nature, because, you know, sending from friends and family, it's free, so then it wouldn't cost anybody. Your whole amount would get sent. But then you're running into a whole new thing of tax things, and it's not worth dealing with that crap. It's easier just to get the old slips, the old forms in the mail or email from you know, Facebook or whatever. It's just, it can be a real pain in the butt doing it the other way. So yeah, that's why I've never been like, all right, guys, hey, you know what? Instead, let's just whatever. I did think about doing a Patreon, as they only take, I think it was like Don't quote me on the number, but I think they only take like 15, 12, or 18%. I don't know if it matters what tier you are within certain things and whatnot. And that was, at one point I was thinking about that because I'm like, okay, well, you know, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, like any other type of thing, like for my painting stuff, for my regular channel, for all these different things, like, do I just put it all in one centrally located thing? But then I'm like, you know what? That would kind of screw me in the long run because some people wouldn't want to go to Patreon and send, you know, like if they're paying $5 for a subscription, they wouldn't want to do the money through there. I'm just doing it through Facebook, you know, I'm just going to do it through this. I'm just going to do it through that. So then you would end up losing, I think, more than what you would be benefiting from that. But I might also add a Patreon for like painting stuff. I kind of want to get back into painting. I just don't have time. I just don't have any time with everything else that I got going on. I really wanted to implement my airbrushing back into it. But man, as of right now, I just don't have time. I'm scrambling here, so trying to build all these things. So it's kind of painting's gonna have to wait, unfortunately. It's not going anywhere, I know, but there's just a lot of talent there that's being wasted. Like the way I look at it is like, okay, well, I could sell a painting now, one painting for what I'm getting in like a multiple streams now. And that would be, you know, 2.5 hours of painting, save the time. The money per hour of invested would be way better doing the paintings nowadays. It wasn't a while back. That's why I kind of stopped painting too. Stream was awesome. Stream was the only thing we needed here. But I don't know, man. So many different things I need to assess and try to figure out here. It's 5.5 to 12 plus processing. Okay. See, and I wonder who gets the 5%. Do you think that's kind of like tax bracket things where like if you make a certain amount, except it's probably the opposite. It's like they probably take 5% if you make more. So that keeps people there, you think? 12% if you're making less so they can, you know, pay their bills. What do you think how that goes through? I mean, would that be your guess offhand too? That would be my first initial guess is they want people who are making big bucks. They'll take a little less of their money, but they're already making big bucks. So they'll be like, all right, yeah, we'll take 5% of your huge amount of money compared to 12% of somebody's small money. I wonder if that's how that works. I should really look into that in general. And, you know, I've had people asking about my beard oil again, but, you know, when it was there, boy, it just didn't, yeah. Plus my shirts and stuff like that. Oh, my apparel. It's very interesting how this world works. It's like ass backwards. You have all this stuff, and nobody asks you about it, nobody buys it, or nobody whatever. And then when you get rid of the stuff, all of a sudden people start asking about it. Like, wait a minute here, what? Why are you asking me now? I've had it for 3 years, and now this is the first time you're asking about it? How long have I known you? Yeah, 3 years, exactly. Where the heck were you? Where the heck were you when we had it all running? Oh, man, this world's goofy. Tell you what. Is this trailer from FS Miner? No, I don't think so, guys. Who is it from again? I know some people in the chat know. Stevenson will probably know. Stevenson, what trailer is this? And then the nice thing about it is you actually, Oregon, you actually get to choose 3 million liter. You don't have to edit the XLM file yourself. It actually has a 3 million liter selector, so it really is a nice thing here. Well, there we go. Intense is still here. So the Cobra trailer. It's the Cobra trailer. Thank you, sir. That's how it goes. Well, I was trying some other beard oils at the time. Yeah, I was that guy. Yep, that's right. Hey, my pal PODO makes a beautiful beard oil. I'm going to try somebody else's beard oil instead of his. Tisk tisk. Tisk tisk, man. Tisk tisk. I'll tell you. That's right. My beard oil had a good run. I sold way more of it when it was on Vine. I sold way more of it. I was selling a lot of bottles of beard oil way back in the day when I first came out with it. A lot. And then it slowed down because I just was like, I'm just not, you know, I wasn't in the social media stuff as much as I got back into it from like Twitch and whatnot. Had kind of not a break, but there was just a lull in social media after Vine died. TikTok wasn't out and all that kind of stuff. There was just a void of that social media interaction that I was so used to with the short little videos and stuff. So I just kind of peeled away. So I stopped making the beard oil. I just made it for myself. And then I came back on Twitch and I started making it over on Twitch. And I was selling it there. And then Facebook had a decent amount of sales, nowhere near compared to anything that I had ever done prior to it. But I loved that beard oil. It's good stuff.
And I still have a couple bottles for myself, of course, from the last batch I made, but I'm not sure they look like trailers that I have on Farm Sim 19. Yeah, no, it's Cobra. It is Cobra. Intense is absolutely correct. Stetson, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Nice to see you, pal. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, pal. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm going to roll another credit, guys, another ad here. So, once again, if it's a long ad, you don't need to watch a 2-minute, 3-minute, 5-minute, 20-minute long ad. But I do ask for you to watch the 45 seconds. I'm trying to get a benchmark here of what ad revenue is going to be, because that's going to determine how much I stream this over here. I might be cutting it down to 3 days a week. Who knows? It depends on how much revenue, because I got to find other sources of revenue if that's the case, and I'll work on some more other channels and things like that on the days that I would not be streaming. So this is kind of, hey, if you watch it, this is going to help benefit 5 days a week of this and whatnot. So I'm going to press that thing. You don't always get an ad either, so keep that in mind. Also, when you get back from the ad, don't forget to make sure you're back on live. Some people are saying it's not going back to the live section of that. So definitely check to see if you are live again after the ads. I think this was on the mod hub, wasn't it, Intense? Cobra N? Oh, maybe it wasn't. This one wasn't on the mod hub, this trailer? Okay. I swear it was. Maybe. I don't know. Nothing against you. I'm impulsive. I don't like waiting. Hang on a second here. Now, that's how it goes. Well, I was trying some other beardos at the time. You didn't want to wait. Okay, so I'm confused. I'm confused because it was available back then. So you would have been waiting for what now? Now you're confusing me, pal. The last sentence confused me. You don't like to wait. You don't like to wait for what? It was available back then. You just had never asked. And I had it on my store. So now the question I have is, what are you talking about? Huh? Cobra, it's an important import from FS19. It only came yellow on it. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Cool. Didn't know. Didn't use it on there, so very cool. There you go, Mr. Beetlebet. So it is exactly that, but not that. Good job. You nailed that one, pal. Look at you over there. Look at you over there just nailing it. Yay, yay. I don't know if it's on the hub or not. I found on random sites while looking for other stuff. Okay, cool. The way they do it is a little odd. I don't remember exactly. It's like 3% plus 30 cents in donations and 5%. Oh, dang. Gotcha. So in other words, they're making money. In other words, they're making money, and by the end of it, it's probably the same amount that YouTube would be taking out anyways. Oh, man. Waiting on the shipping versus hitting up herbal store that sells it. Oh, literally, you couldn't wait 2 days shipping? Oh, my goodness. Really? You're that impulsive, sir? My goodness. My goodness. I said good day. I said good day. And there we go. You stay confused. You do stay confused, pal. But that's right. That's what we like about you. And don't ever change. Even if you wanted to, I don't think you could. even if you wanted to, I don't think you could. You're still gonna stay confused, pal. Sadly, wow, that impulsive. Oh, jeez, Louise. How the heck did you get through get through any kind of schooling then? Huh? My goodness, Mr. Impulse over there. He's so impulsive. He didn't wait for your response, even. Right? He asked. He goes, hey, do you have any beard oil? And he just went to the store. That second, you know what it was? He drove to the store, said, hey, do you have any beard oil? And he didn't even wait for the answer. He just bought, he was already at the checkout register with the other one. That's how impulsive he is. Sounds good, man. Ian, keep us posted, brother, and heal up, man. Heal up. You have a great day as well, brother. You have a great day as well. I'm out of here. Busy day for now. Busy day ahead of you. I hope you have a good day. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. You have a wonderful day, buddy. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you around like an orange. What a coincidence. I got a new ad for a golf course when I clicked on. Yeah, that's what they all should be. Pez? How's Pez doing? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? How you doing, Pez? Hopefully all is well, yeah? You reinstalled that game yet? I bet you did secretively. You're not going to tell me, though. Nope, I will never change. Too late. Well, it's never too late, so stop that. Stop. Not with that attitude, you won't. Not with that attitude, you won't change. But just stay confused, my man. Stay confused. Creed Buff, good morning. Run is a lie. Yes, you're going to hobble into the doctor's office. I got you, pal. Go hobble. You and Marcus will have a race. We're gonna set up you and Obi-Wan a race. How's Creed Buff doing? Honestly, I just hate online shopping anyways. Had issues. Blame Amazon for that one. Well, that's because you didn't shop with PODO. If you would have shopped with PODO, everything would have been fine. Because that literally, the beard oil comes right here from my hand. Now my store I have shut down temporarily, well, or indefinitely. I don't know. I still pay a monthly thing just to keep my website, keep everything all set up the way I have it, so I don't have to redo everything. Other than that, she gone for now, though. Dang it. Better stream that race. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Nope, haven't done it yet. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Let me see your files. Show me your files. Guys, show me your files. But yet you're out there playing knock around or fall around or fall down guys or whatever the heck that is. Come on, Pez. You're gonna play that over Call of Duty? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. To say I'm disappointed would be an understatement in you, sir. An understatement. You're doing good? Good. Steerman, that would be hilarious. That would be absolutely hilarious. All right, we got 20 minutes left of the stream, guys. Pretty much going to probably just get the tree trim and stuff down in this area. We gotta cut some stuff. I gotta make a path through there as well out of dirt, essentially, to figure out where we're going. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to bring the roller over, and I'm going to clear the ground below. Oh, no, the dozer. I'm going to bring the dozer over. That's right. I got to bring the dozer over. And I'm going to kind of clear a path around, I guess you'd say, and then we'll figure out how many trees we actually need to get rid of. And when we do that, we'll use the machine, of course, but that'll be probably tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, we'll probably start off. Tomorrow morning, we're probably going to start off cutting down some of those trees. We're going to start off with logging. Start off with a little logging there. PODO knows. Too busy playing Fall Guys. Yeah, Fall Guys, whatever that game is. Yep. That's right, he is. I did play Fall Guys. I'm trying out the forest today or tomorrow. Have you ever played the forest? Like, have you ever played it, or have you just seen people play it? I had it for PlayStation 4. I enjoyed the game. It was a good one. Hello, Volvo. How you doing today? How you doing today? Hopefully all is well. Where do you take the stone? I'll show you, Gideon. Well, actually, I won't show you. I have a dump site that it's a sell point, so it just dumps it into the sell point. I already went there today. I forgot. I'm nowhere near being full, so I'm not going to go there right now. But it's just a dump point that I placed. I placed the dump point somewhere over on the other side. In fact, I need to really work on those areas as well. We need to start making things look a little more professional instead of just a bunch of dirt and things like that laying all over the place. We need to really make it a nice place. I figured out how to cut the floating tree yet? No, I haven't checked that yet. I kind of gave up on that. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go grab that dozer. Where you at, dozer? Dozer! All right, we're going to take a little while to, unfortunately, probably haul it down here, but that's okay. That's okay. I think this goes, what, 7, 8 miles an hour, something like that? 7 miles an hour. All right, turn it around, baby. Fix that blade. Straighten that out. All right, let's hop in the cab there for a sec. There we go. Take this down there. Nope, never played it. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. I enjoyed it for a lot of time on PlayStation. Oh, baby. Woo-hoo. Oh, big stretching over here, huh? That's right. I always say that to dogs. Oh, big stretching, huh? Here I'm talking to myself saying big stretching. Jeez. Get a life, PODO, huh? Get a life, dude. Get a life, pal. All right, so what we're going to do here is I'm not going to be changing any of the dirt type of thing. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. Discharge material. Okay, we're just going to paint. So we're not going to be discharging anything. I'm going to paint the forest floor where I'm going to make the creek go through and where we're going to have to cut the trees. I'm just going to paint it the same color as the dirt. So then when we go through, we can just grab and go. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. Cut down that tree. Cut down that tree. Cut down that tree. And cut down that one. If you're watching this on the replay, I appreciate that. Thank you guys for subscribing. Everybody who has subscribed, thank you. I do appreciate that. and the likes as well. A little slower day here on the views, but that's okay. You know, we get that every once in a while here. And it was a shorter stream yesterday, so I'm not going to say we'll make it up, but we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go on the cab of this thing here. Ooh, no, we're not. We're going to go in front of this. I don't even know what we're going to do. We are going to paint. Oh, we're painting, and we're getting some bad FPS here. Ooh, gross. Ugh. All these trees and all this paint. All right, so we're going to end up cutting this tree, these big trees right here, on both sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. Wait a minute here. Oh, that's right. We need more than just paint. We need it to flatten. I do need, or smooth. We'll smooth. I forgot it doesn't get rid of the grass if I just paint. That's what was going on there. There we go. It would keep the paint, and that's why we're getting such a big FPS drop type of thing. All right, so we're going to take this right through here. We'll be taking trees out on both sides here. Both sides of this creek, we'll be taking that. And it's going to be a very deep creek because, actually, I think we might have to... We're going to have to go wider than this, guys. After thinking about it, we're going to have to go wider than this. We're going to have to go, like, 3 plow blades wide. It's going to be a very... Oh, my gosh. This is the problem about trees in this, in this section here. Yeah, we're going to have to go 3 blades wide. We're going to have to do this one a little bit different because that is going to be a deep... I mean, it's a hill. So with the hill coming up like that, we're going to have to go really deep to get water because otherwise I can, you know, plant water there, but that's going to look stupid having it higher than the other side. Doesn't make any sense, right? So we are going to have to go like 3 wide. We're going to do a lot of digging over here apparently. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize that. Didn't even realize that. We're going to have to do a lot of digging. A lot. Not too happy about that, to be honest with you. This is going to be very interesting. Very interesting by the time we get it done. So right now I'm just going to plan for this. We're going to be getting rid of a lot of this dirt in the center. Oh, man. All right. Completed with that. Oh, boy. We don't have a lot of trees to remove, which is nice. I don't have a lot of trees to remove, which is actually really nice. We're going to bring this back through the woods, bring it to the other side, because we're going to need it for our fairway and stuff like that. This creek does not have to be done necessarily right now, but maybe we'll cut down trees tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, look at that. Okay, how cool does that water in front of us, that water feature look, though? How cool does that look, eh? How cool does that look? You gotta admit, that looks pretty dang cool from a distance. And from right here. We just need to add some water, and we'll be golden. Speaking of things I need to add, I am going to put the grass around here. Painting grass here. Make it look a little bit better here for, you know, for visual purposes, of course. Not for functionality. Also, a lot of this is brown dirt in there that I forgot to clean up. And I don't know where that next one's going to be, so I'm not going to go too crazy with that. But I am going to also plant these the grass back in here. I wish there were cattails. If any modders are listening about cattails, please bring me cattails. Please bring me cattails. And flags for the golf course. Flags for the holes, please. Please. Oh, that's dirt under there, isn't it? All right. It looks a lot better, yeah? I don't know if I need to do rock for that or not. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to do rock like I did up there. That looks kind of cool, but yet that's also kind of like, not that excellent. Not that great. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You know what? We're probably going to end it on this once I finish. Putting grass right here. Look at that. It's like we were never here, you guys. And painting, or is there it is. There's asphalt. Good enough. I think that looks pretty darn good. I think we've done a really good job in general. Guys. This is looking really nice. Really beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Looks cool. Is there any golf carts? Yes, we do. I do have a golf cart. Yeah. Let's see if I can find it here real quick. Just to, hey, look at that. What do you know? Let's see. Where's the golf cart? I forgot all about my grader up there too, guys. There it is. There's our golf cart. We'll bring our golf cart over there. It's definitely European because, you know, steering wheel on the other side, and then also it's more of a like country club cart where you're hauling people around. See what it looks like from this. Oh no, that's about right. Looking awesome. Thank you, boss. Appreciate that. So I am going to end up ending it here in about, well, a few minutes here. Oh, big bump. We need to fix that. Would you look at that? Huh. Just saying. Look at that water feature we did up there as well. That one actually, you know what? That one's way more spectacular than the one we just built. Let's go. Let's do a little tour up by that. If you guys haven't seen it, if you're new here, or if you don't remember it, remember this water feature was awesome. This one was awesome to build. That was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed that one. Really enjoyed it. That was super cool. That was our very first big water feature that we built. This thing goes so slow, by the way. 18 mile an hour. Ugh. We're probably going to park it up here at the shed. How'd that get there? Good question. I also need to get a lumber mill, because I got some lumber I got to get rid of. I've got 2 trailers full of lumber up here that I got to make into boards or something, so I got to figure out lumber mill type of thing. Figure out where we're going to put that. We got those right there filled up. So yeah, here's our workshop area. Right in between all the middle and the middle and the front 9. This is looking real good. You guys, nobody else is doing this. Nobody's ever done this in the entire world. Think about that. That truck looks familiar. I have no idea what you're talking about. Ooh, that's pretty. What up, Frosty? How you doing? Mustang in the water. I don't know what you're talking about. Mustang in the... Nope, never seen a Mustang in the water before. I have no idea what you're talking about on that. Nobody has ever done this. How amazing. Amazing. So cool. Absolutely cool. All right. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, mainly gentlemen. I don't think I saw any ladies here today. We don't need people flying around your golf course. That's right. Put a governor on them things. Keep a governor on them golf carts. With that being said, you guys are the best. It's been my pleasure. More than yours, probably. This is a little different, too. I can't go through, like, the super chat list and super stickers, but thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the generosity today. Highest, obviously, it's the first one, but the highest revenue stream we've had here on PODO Games, guys. Holy cow. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for that added support. Thank you for the likes, everybody. If you haven't pressed that like, make sure you press that like. If you're watching the replay, don't forget to press that subscribe and press that like, and come on back tomorrow, 11 o'clock Eastern time, Monday through Friday for now, till we figure out if it's going to be doable Monday through Friday. You know, just the usual, guys. Just the usual. We'll maybe see you later tonight. Some Call of Duty. You know, maybe see you later tonight for some Call of Duty. I don't know if it's going to be on Facebook or over here. With that being said, don't forget to add PODO Now over here as well, and PODO Now over on Facebook. Later, fellas. See you round like a basketball. Oh, round like a basketball. Still not, it doesn't have that flow of round like an orange. All right, pal? Round like an orange. One of a kind for sure. See you around like a banana. No, a banana? What's a banana? Banana. Banana. Actually, that's banana. All right. I said good day.